Hello, welcome, and thank you for tuning in to this NBLL stream. My name is Brian Whitmer.
My name is Peter G, and we are the founders of the Good Stick Company, the first and only lacrosse stick produced in European Union.
We hope you enjoy the rest of the stream, as well as we also hope you have time to check out our eShop.
Hello and welcome to this game 2 of the play-in round between Selb and Wroclaw Panthers. I'm Brian Whitmer, joined today by my wonderful friend Jasmine Riget. Jack, what do you think? You were not in attendance last night. What were your thoughts without seeing last night's game? What do you think we can expect here today?
I think it's going to be a really tough battle. Both teams look like they got some size with them today, both full rosters, and you know, this is probably the best looking rosters I've seen for both teams, so I'm excited for what this game has in store.
Not stellar nights for Novotny and Jan Skokan for the Wroclaw Panthers, but joining them is another Pardubice longtime favorite of Vojta Olela, not in the lineup last night. Selb missing Leon Bohm, doing something up in the United Kingdom, I heard, but his team not short on goals yesterday, tacking 13 goals, 12 of which came in the first half. A strong defensive stand for the Wroclaw Panthers in the second half. They'll look to keep that going. And Christian Herpers comes a little hot off that first whistle. A little excited, but we all are for this game to get going. And the ball will first enter the stick of Jan Ridzak into the stick, the stick that needs to heat up for Mikolaj Schmigel. Sobol. Schmigel. Olela. Looks for a feed. Big checks there. Good initial defense from Selb as that errant pass from Olela. Schmigel's going to pay the price for not being able to handle that one. And that one's a first goal. Julian Laus might want that one back, but an early goal, testing the goaltender, the first shot of the game from Schmigel off that mishandled pass from Olela. Jack, how entertained are you?
Very, to say the least, for the first 30 I just think that shot caught him off guard and just squeaked by.
A little double team here, and Panthers in trouble. We'll see if Selb can have that ball in their stick for the first time of the game, but looks like another loose ball might be going to the Wroclaw Panthers. Schmigel comes up with another one. Still 10 to play here. Goes by one defender. Step down for a shot. That one wide. And Selb with their first possession of the game. As a check loose from the stick by Skokan. Probably the 2 largest. They're bumped by the third, though, is Cornelius Heitzer bumping off Skokan off the ball, and also the 4th largest player of the game, Adam Tiebrek. Certainly one of the best transition players, not transitioning players, transition players in the NBLL. Ridzak trying to swim underneath. Now to the top side. Plays for Sobol. Has 5 to shoot. That one is in. Oh man, Laus, and you even saw. Wow, that was. You see the defender even go over there and like just show him that. Yeah, it went in right here. Laus playing his life, standing still, covering 99.9% of that. Sobol finds the 0.1%. 2-0 Wroclaw Panthers.
Like I said, something that they didn't want to happen is letting in 2 goals on the 2 first shots of the game, and unfortunately for the German team, that's what happened.
So for those of us who were in attendance yesterday, oh well, here comes a potential double team for Jan Ridzak. This one not ruled over and back, as White did direct that ball over the half line. Oh, and just a little bit of a push call there. Nothing nefarious, and the ball will go to Selb. Volter comes up a little limp from that one, but Jonas Truch was the initial. Oh, that one, I believe, deflected, but gathering his own rebound was Evan Morgan. Truch might be alone on his side as the other player has left to change already, but Weber joins back in with 7 to play. Morgan, not really much to go, but he doesn't need much to work with. Crease's call. Morgan gets planted there. But a Wroclaw Panther comes up limping. I wonder if see an ankle brace there. I wonder if Morgan might have just rolled over the Panthers defender ankle. Ridzak. There's a save for Laux. Voitolila trying to make that a live ball, but Laux comes out, make a play on it. Max Becker transitions the ball up to the offense, and big Tim Wunderlich moves the ball down, looking for a feed there. Whoa, and a little slippery, and a big check there from Timarek. Force the ball out of the stick of Torben Halverson. And here comes Schmiegel, joined by Novotny and Sobol as the lefties. Strong left here. Sobol looking down. That pass intended for Novotny, kicked wide. Schmiegel's going to have this one. Novotny, 2 to shoot. Hums that one off the shoulder of Lauch. That's a live ball. Gets the reset in time. Adrian Tober makes that a interesting ball. Going behind the net for Morgan was the pass from Weber. That would have been a dunk attempt from Morgan. Certainly not afraid to make those plays. Voitolila eventually getting a pick play there. Sobol handling that one. Oh, Sobol inside. Takes the top side. That shot well off the mark. The long arms of Skokon with 5 to shoot. Puts that one in the corner. And Selb will have a chance to try to attack their first goal on the board. Tim Wunderlich. Joined by Weber on the right side and Halverson. Wunderlich. And the first save for, I believe the second save for Zayats. There was the play for Morgan that wound up in the crease. Good pressure from Walter. Novotny looking how he can help, and Walter not able to make anything out of this one. Truch will get out in time. Truch, big body. No one there to help him. Waiting for a whistle here, and here comes Skokan. He'll have a shot. Tries to go on. The freehand called against Skokan as he ran over the defender. Halverson, he'll wait for the cavalry. Weber tries to go high side on, and that down for that one is Zayats. Zayats, he has his favorite receiver of Mike Rogers out there. And Timarek says, hey guys, let's slow this down. Right, Ridzak. Swing through. Ridzak is open. Ridzak fans on the catch. I do have a delicious warm mint and ginger tea supplied to us by the good folks. Oh, and tight. Heitzer has the height. Can't get the, sir, I don't know. He's over the goal. Oh, wow. Potential big hit there from Weber. That ball forced loose. Selb will come up with that. Truch, certainly the #1 transition player for Selb. Plays Halverson. Halverson coughs that one wide, but Weber tries to go low. I don't know what's going on over there. I think they're calling both of them. I'm not sure what Weber could have done in this one. So Weber Kamil Grabowski and Paul Weber both called for a rough there. The ball wasn't ruled to be in the stick of the Wroclaw Panthers, so they will retain possession. Voitolela pressured out. He gets underneath. That one doesn't get a touch. Sobol will be challenged by, sorry, I can't see the player there. Max Becker, I believe that is. But Volter comes up with it, and right to the stick of Novotny. Sub shot off the mark. The big 2-on-2 developing, 3-on-2 developing. Volter has the ball checked loose by Schmiegel. Christoph Schmiegel all over the back of Volter. Max Becker has a take. Oh, a tough play there for Mike Rogers. He's got 4 seconds to get it over. He carries over. Ridzak, chased by Herpers. Has a hard time holding on to that one, but rolls it up for Olela. Still 10 to play. And here comes Novotny. That's going to be a shot. That one just wide. Novotny on his own rebound. Oh, it could be a break here. Opting to pull that one out was Muller. Jack, what are you thinking about?
Honestly, just the pace of the game so far, and you know, the size, like I said, playing a big role so far. Big guys on both defensive ends, and I think Mike Rogers is going to play a key role in this game, and his transition will definitely influence how well Wrocław fares in this game.
I would say that the transition game for all of the German players, I think they do transition the ball. You know, oh wow, that one just wide. I'll see Schmiegel get a play on that one, bouncing out of bounds. I do agree, Mike Rogers is the speed in transition for Wrocław. They have the size in transition from Teamrek, but all of this Selb team seems to transition the ball, you know, fast and strong. Good hard runs. Kind of hard to take the ball out of a guy's stick who's significantly taller than you. Heitzer looking for something. Rogers tries to take the body. Heitzer spinning free of that one, and coming up with this one is Zayat. Oh, and a weird bouncing ball. Teamrek unchallenged. Has Schmiegel. Herpers up to forecheck. To press, not really a forecheck. Ridzak looking inside. Teamrek momentarily has it. A good check, but Christian Herpers just to dislodge that ball. And this ball bouncing up. Touched wide, but maybe should have just grabbed it out of the air. Halverson. Oy, Von Bieberstein. I'm not sure if that was the look there, but trying to force it through for Halverson. And Christoph Schmiegel will jaunt over the midline. Ridzak. Sub shot. That saved by Laux. Olela. Ridzak there to try to give a good pick. Oh, wow, and a bouncy burger. Schmiegel trying to find a way. That one off the back of the net will not be a reset, and Truch comes up with a loose ball. Tober in transition. Has Tim Wunderlich coming for him. That one off the right leg of Zayat, and Jan Skokan will be chased down by Evan Morgan. Certainly, this is the size mismatch you were talking about, but Evan Morgan all over him. Skokan gets out of this one. Has Schmiegel. Shot. Save Laux. Olela can't make that one his, but Panthers all over it. Sobol. Getting the glove down on that one is Laux. Great save there on the far side. Nobody opting to slow this one down. Grabowski and Weber still locked in the big slide there. Mike Rogers. More big bodies coming around here. Heitzer with laying the boom this time. Ridzak, Schmiegel. One more. Stopped by Laux. Silence in the arena as no one knew where that ball was except for Julian Laux. I didn't know if it was in the net or not. We are enjoying a spirited crowd here. Double digits. Deno pressed by the Wroclaw defender. Big shoulder here. Not going to get a reset on this one. Whether that was intentional or not, I do believe that was a wise play by Zegartowski. Not picking the ball up. Becker playing Schmiegel. Ridzak. An interesting game. Olela Novotny. Pot shot off the legs of... Oh, it could be a break here for Volter. Two men. He has a choice. Plays Halverson. Big save. Sorry, not Laux. I was used to saying big save Laux yesterday. But a great save there by David Zayats as we tick down just under 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Schmiegel working with Novotny. Guarded by Tober. A lot of stationary offense here. Pick coming. Van Bieberstein reads it correctly. Herpers all over the hands of Olela. 4 to shoot. That one does not get on cage. Novotny will try to lightly press Tober. Tim Wunderlich is. Ball bounces to Halverson. I believe his intended target was Heitzer. That shot definitely tracked off the leg of somebody. I heard the distinct sound of meat. Boom! Speaking of meat. And that ball off of white goes blue. Wonderful call there by Vercha Svechova. A lot of, I'm trying to think of the word for meat in Polish, but a lot of pierogi over there. A lot of pierogi meets a lot of Wurst. Schmiegel. Good breakdown there on defense. Good movement here. Sobol tries the short side once again. Into the stick of Laux. And here comes Selb in transition once again. We'll see if the maybe 2 or 3 player numerical advantage for Selb. They're running quite fast in transition. We'll see if that wears down the Wroclaw Panthers. Laux will go for the last 12 here. We'll see a 6-on-5. Halverson. Morgan has Heitzer all alone. 6th man, Heitzer. The throat of Zayats. Zayats, empty net. Oh, and just off the mark is David Zayats. Tell you what, David Zayats had maybe the worst half of his career in the opener of this game, this opening frame, keeping a donut on the board for the Wroclaw Panthers, almost putting in a goal for himself. I do believe he got there in time. Jack, what's your favorite color?
Right now it's blue. Some days it's green. All depends on the lighting and the shade. But yeah, I'd go with blue right now. Not quite the royal-ish blue that Wrocław has on their jerseys. Got to stay neutral as an announcer. But yeah, I'd say blue today. So Brian, tell me a little bit about what you feel this game is and what the keys are for a victory for either team. And I heard you talking earlier, and you said you'd like to see maybe the overtime period, which hopefully you can explain and enlighten us what that format looks like.
Sure. So while I do not have a horse in this race, I do not care who wins. It is not my place to. I'm again the unbiased announcer. However, it would if Wroclaw Panthers are able to win this game, they would force a game 3 in the play-in series, which would be one single 15-minute quarter. Obviously, if that game, if that it would start 0-0, right? So it doesn't start with the leftover score of the previous game. But Wroclaw Panthers and Selb in that event would go 0-0, and if that was a 4-4 tie at the end of the quarter, that would go into sudden death overtime to decide who goes to the NBLL Final Four next weekend in Nizhny Mesto. What I'm looking here, I don't think either team has shot well. I think both Wroclaw goals have been, Laux he's in position. Like, they weren't really stellar shots by the Wroclaw Panthers offense. I do think that better shots were turned aside by Julian Laux, and I do think David Zayats has made all of his saves, but I don't think they're especially difficult saves. So I do think both teams need to maybe pull a couple kilometers per hour off the shot, and just put it. I've seen zero shots high, with the exception of the one that went into the throat of David Zayats. So it really hasn't been a shooting spectacle so far, and I think that, with two solid goaltenders like this, I think whoever can figure that out. Truch hunted down by Mike Rogers. I believe they're on the 10 count. They don't need to pick this ball up. Wow, up around the head is... just around the neck. Coming in from the trail is Martin Bartusha, the official. That's the correct call, but an instant whistle. And that all came off the back of Mike Rogers' forecheck there. Running Truch, probably the best Selb transition player, into the boards and then removing his stick from his hands. I believe this is the first power play of the game. Waiting for 2 minutes to appear on the board. Silence falls over the arena. Silence continues. Now, yesterday, we did see a very inefficient Wroclaw power play. Wroclaw, a lot of standing and passing around, not a whole lot of offense. So while maybe that has to do with a little bit of, the Pardubice players, the two lefties were not very present. Sorry, the two lefties and one righty today were not very present throughout the season. We will see if they made some maybe game day adjustments after yesterday's kind of shortcomings on the power play. We have some technical difficulties here, putting 2 minutes on the clock. However, Oh. We're trying all the different score combinations of the clock here today. Oh, that was not a good one. Let's not turn the clock off. All right, so a 2-minute penalty timer has been... Hey, Yurko. 2-minute penalty timer has been started, and in 2 minutes, Max Weber will be released. Or 2 minutes or less if Wroclaw is able to convert. Has Schmiegel behind the goal. It's going to be a crease call. The crease dive, the important word in crease dive is dive, and that was not that. So an errant pass there. Truch, again, one of the more seasoned veteran players here, makes a tough basket catch there, and the ball travels back over. Schmiegel, sub shot. That was actually, I thought, a pretty good shot. Had Laux down on the ground. An interesting call, or no call, in the backfield there. So Evan Morgan, certainly the squirreliest player on Selb, still squirreling around back there. Weber, feed for Truch. Truch cannot connect. Weber will get that one on goal. And Nikolai Schmiegel will have a jaunt over the midline. And once again on the power play, as Weber is still sitting, Ridzak, Novotny. That one off a defender into the stick of Ridzak. Up for Skokan can't get that one. Still 6 to play. 5. Olela waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for Jan Skokan to throw him the ball. Nice soft hands on account of Vojto Olela tacks home the 3rd goal in the first, so 100% efficiency on the power play. Oh, exactly 2 minutes passed, so I believe Weber would have been excused from that penalty in the next 10 seconds, so certainly a late. Yep, and the Wroclaw Panthers asleep at the wheel off the face-off. So a little bit of sloppy play here. Evan Morgan carrying, tried to get back Mike Rogers there. Zarkowski, he'll take a little bit of body there. This ball, Zarkowski has Krzysztof Schmiegel. Oh no, and he fans out. Krzysztof Schmiegel. And Krzysztof Schmiegel in transition. So really a tale of 2 halves yesterday. So Zayats played absolutely horrendous and Laux played absolutely phenomenal in that first half. I'm not saying Laux is playing horrible. These are some. That's a defender, right? Defenders take those weird shots, but the score was, 5-0 or 4. I forget. It was quite a few to 0 in favor of Selb yesterday, and now we're seeing the reciprocal in game 2. Jack, what do you want to be when you grow up? What a ball for Novotny. Hold on, think about it. Novotny, good pressure there by Truch. Feed for Ridzak. Truch in transition. Going to be a 2-on-1 here. Going for the pick. Truch tries to go over the shoulder. Zayats, that one trickles in eventually. Zayats makes the saves. Truch gets the team on the board. Awesome, fantastic pick in transition for Lars Werner. Lars Werner, always the first man up the floor for the German team of Selb. Certainly not the leading goal scorer in transition, but he made that smart play to force, I believe that was Adam Teamrek, kind of out of a good defensive stop there. Zayats making the touch, but certainly not enough touch to keep it out of the goal. So the first goal. Oh, yep, not a wise play for Teamrek. That is not a smart play for Teamrek. Teamrek will have to go. So Teamrek will receive a DOG, delay of game, and we will see if Selb can also tack on 100% on their power play. Heitzer forced off the ball. I believe that Grabowski. Good body there, Grabowski. Weber. That one goes. Big shot from Weber. Good seal there from Tim Wunderlich. And cutting the lead in half in just the last 2 minutes. Selb is enjoying some energy. What do you think about that penalty, Jack?
I think that was really unfortunate for Wroclaw there. I don't think Teamrek really understood what he was doing. Maybe just trying to give the Selb player a little love tap, but obviously that was a 2-minute penalty and it cost their team. I think it's really, really big, these last 2 goals for Selb. Hopefully the floodgates have opened for them and they can find more offensive success.
Sunshine breaking through here. Zayats down on that one. Good play from Weber, most recent goal scorer. Rogers up for Skokan. Has a pretty good field position there. Think about the shot. Schmiegel and Truch going for a little one-on-one. Good help there coming. Still 5 to shoot. 4-3. I don't think Schmiegel's going to get one out of this one. Dumping the ball in the corner. Great on-ball pressure from Selb to force Schmiegel. Not a good team offense there maybe for Wroclaw. Big checks here from Zarkowski. the hands of Truch. Tim Wunderlich looking across at Halverson. Halverson says, do not throw that ball to me. I cannot see anything in the sun. Halverson getting through. That one off the bar. A illegal screen called. And Zayats plays Zarkowski. Zarkowski? That one goes for Novotny. Whoa, why? That might, I don't know if I've ever seen, did you see that? He just threw his stick over the boards. They gave him 10 for that. I don't know if I've seen Michael Geiger threw the stick of Hansa Novotny clear over the netting. Referee's deciding, I don't know what the call is for that. I saw the 10. So that's new. I don't have a whole lot to say. We're waiting. Hold on. Here we go. You gotta. So we got the call here. And we'll be served with a 10-minute misconduct. Can return to the game. Can return to the game. The official's still explaining to the players here. Novotny also assessed a 2-minute unsportsmanlike. So we're waiting to see. This is not a matching twos. Okay, so they're both assessed a 2-minute unsportsmanlike. And Geiger cannot return for 10 minutes. Big check there. All over him was Mike Rogers. Werner. Halverson down the corner. Weber. That one, high fly ball off the corner. Good catch there by Truch. Good pressure there, Mike Rogers. Still 10 to play. Good pressure by Grabowski. He's about to get picked off by Truch. This one can't go, and it looks like it will be. The ball will be picked up by Wroclaw eventually in the corner. 5-on-5 lacrosse is Olela and Schmiegel looking to play together. So that if I understand this one correctly, that ball was in the goal. However, Schmiegel was laying in the crease at the time. The ball did cross the goal line, so that goal did not count. We're still trying to get the penalties on the board correctly here. The in-home is serving for Selb, and he will release. I guess nobody's releasing at all until 2 minutes have been served. Big pick by Wunderlich. Getting free as Evan Morgan gets through the crease. Halverson does a good job picking up the garbage. Heitzer for Paul Weber. Gets that one off the glove. Good save there by David Zayats. And Skokan tries to get out of this one. Comes up throwing. Has team wreck. Big ball up ahead. Oh, and an oh, wow. A bouncy ball. Whoa, and Herpers can't have it either. quite the ball on that one, huh? Jack, what do you think of this whole throwing stick scenario?
I don't know. I don't really know what kind of stick he uses, but it looked like it throws well. Yeah, I've never seen something like that before. It's just ate one off the thigh there. But yeah, I've never seen that happen in a game. He must have said something, you know. It's always easy to get mad at the perpetrator, but you never know what was said in that crease. So hopefully it was justified. Both penalties canceled out, and you know, life goes on. The game goes on.
I don't know. I mean, can you imagine if that was like part of the game? Is like if you got the other part of the other person's stick, you could just throw it. Schmiegel swimming underneath. Olela. Slow ball. Ooh, off the head of a defender. I believe that was Werner. Still 10 to shoot. Olela gets that one. Tries to get that one off the foot of Laux. Schmiegel slow to sub here. Weber in pursuit. Mike Rogers is the open man in transition. 3-on-2 situation developing. That shot saved, Laux. (5-2) Wroclaw is your score as we tick down to the 7 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Halverson. Now Wunderlich. Heitzer. Ooh, Wunderlich wasn't looking for it back, and here we go for a good play there from Wroclaw. Not really much to be done with that one. Tober. Wunderlich. Tober will change. Heitzer with the ball. Plays Wunderlich. Down for Weber. Weber guarded by Christoph Schmiegel. That shoots that one before the contact. And tacks on the third goal. His second of the day. I was explaining to Mr. Geiger here how long he has to have a seat for. I can't believe he's still in the game, honestly. Oh, wow, big hit. Was that Christoph Schmiegel maybe? And he comes up limping. Was that Grabowski maybe? Truch takes the middle. Morgan dancing around Schmiegel. Dancing on the outside of Schmiegel. Good seal there by... I'm not sure who had that one. And Mike Rogers will carry over unopposed. Sobol has Olela. Ball still with Sobol. Ridzak. Been quiet lately. 7 to shoot. Schmiegel has the ball dislodged. Good defensive pressure there. I believe that was Mueller. And Tober in all alone. Fake. Into the shoulder. Beautiful save, Zayats. Ball up ahead for Olela. No real numbers here as Selb wisely waited. Olela trying to walk through. I would call that a jaunt. I don't know if I'd call that a run. Novotny. Watched by Truch. Not much of a play here. Shot clock violation. Big ball up here for Werner. Panthers maybe not showing all the gas they had to start this game. Shot from Wunderlich. Warping forward well over the net. Weber tries to go for the one-timer. He'll take a big body there from Grabowski. Or the Krzysztof Schmiegel, maybe. Nobody coming up with this one, and Krzysztof Schmiegel will wait for the shot clock violation. Wisely. 4 minutes to play in the second half. It seems like quite a long quarter, doesn't it? Jack nods approval. Big pick there. Schmiegel underneath. Oh, no. Unfortunate mishandle there, and almost as unfortunate as Von Bieberstein, who might have had some sort of numbers, but he'll go for Morgan. Wunderlich carries over the top. Halverson. Weber. Swing through a check there. 3 to play. Good check there. Oh, coming close to a slashing call there is going to have to run. Hounded by Walter. Ball successfully moved to Skokan. Novotny. And a good catch there by the official. The offensive player, might have been Novotny, did leave early. And so we will see Selb return to the power play here, 100% on the day. Everyone does seem to want to go to the same substitution door, or penalty door. Just hit the button, dude. Panthers may have never been in the penalty box before. I guess it's a good thing if you're not accustomed to going to the penalty box. Heitzer, bounce pass to Weber. Heitzer, swimming underneath, gets stripped by Rogers, and here comes Skokan. Rogers up ahead. No one's catching him, but what do I know? This ball dislodged. And here comes Skokan. More forechecking pressure from Wroclaw. Evan Morgan may be one of the people who can catch Mike Rogers. Evan Morgan did a great job getting back to catch the second leading scorer of the Wroclaw Panthers. From the defensive door is Mike Rogers. Ridzak. Watched by Muller. Doing a good job ragging off. Valuable time off this Selb power play. We'll see if he plays for Skokan. Or sorry, not Skokan, for Sobol. 5 to shoot. Gets over top. Shot. Did not get through. And Christian Herpers has a big ball ahead for Werner. Heitzer will join the power play with 45 seconds to play. So this is probably the last, likely the last opportunity. Oh no, and Weber mishandles with Heitzer. Tries for a off-speed ball. Oh, and this one bouncing up in the netting. Adam Teamrek all alone. So while I thought that was going to be the last power play opportunity, here we go with 25 to play on the clock, almost a full possession. So Wunderlich will wait for the power play unit. Heitzer will play down for Halverson. Weber, the point. Watched by, picked by Skokan. Big man running. He'll kill the last 5 of this penalty, so Selb will go to 60. Whoa, Novotny can't handle this one. Getting over top of a couple checks from Walter. And Schmiegel on the wrong side. Oh, and that one up in the netting off his stick. An uncharacteristic mishandle by Nikolai Schmiegel. Tober. Weber underneath. That one's in. Adrian Tober in transition. A beautiful assist to, is that Paul Weber? Yes, sorry. Weber and Wunderlich have a very similar stature, so I had to kind of, he was blocked out for a second. I had to see who it was. Weber has himself a first half trick. 3 of the 4 goals for Selb, and we have ourselves a 1-goal game, Jack. So, Jack, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I still haven't really decided yet. I might start rapping. check me out on SoundCloud. I'm also still stunned about your use of the word reciprocal earlier. Very, very intelligent, very academic sounding. I really appreciate that kind of talk.
Anything I can do to help? I'm glad. Oh, big body there. Team Rec runs through the pick of Evan Morgan. Diving through. And a timeout is called by the Wroclaw Panthers with 23.79 seconds remaining. We'll see if they go with a 6-on-5 opportunity. Great save there by Zayats. Diving play from... It was Jonas Truch getting underneath, but getting flattened on that play was Evan Morgan. Tried to set a pick on a very large man, and that large man was moving. Adam Team Rec just running him over. So Ridzak will back for the ball, has Schmiegel and Olela as the joining right-handed players. Novotny, Sobol, and Jan Skokan will be your three lefties. We'll see if they wait just a little bit to diminish any chance of a, oh man, that's not going to be good. Olela pressured lightly by Max Weber. Here comes Jan Ridzak, 5 seconds to shoot. Novotny, shot. Another shot. 2 shots blocked. A great way to end the half for Selb. 2 big blocks to make sure those balls don't even get to Julian Laux. 5-4 your score at half. Was 4-0, so Selb on a bit of a run here as we enter halftime. Jack, are you entertained?
I'm very entertained. I don't know if that was a reference to the Gladiator movie or not, but I actually recently just watched that on my flight over here, and it's a great movie.
Have you watched the second one?
I have not. I heard it's not as good, but that's usually the case with sequels of, relatively classic movies. The first one, though, just like many first original movies back in that era, is unbeatable.
What we do in life echoes in eternity. So we'll be back for second half action after this.
Hello and welcome back. It's halftime. We have a full 12-minute intermission, which is more than enough time for you to check out our eShop.
We offer complete sticks, strung heads, unstrung heads, or fully customized sticks with armor mesh.
Stick around for second half action, and thanks for checking out our eShop.
And welcome back for second half action. Selb trailing Wroclaw Panthers by 1, a score of 5-4 in favor of the home team today. However, Wroclaw did enjoy a strong start of 4-0, so certainly a bit of a run for Selb. Selb obviously up 1-0 in the series. They'll need to score. That's not fun. So Zayats comes up throwing, finds Mike Rogers, his favorite receiver. Novotny enjoying his first touches of the half here. Ridzak carrying over the top, guarded by Tober. Double team here. Tober could make himself some sort of break here. Swimming through, 1 second to shoot. Squirrely little play there, but unable to amount to anything for the Wroclaw Panthers. Dealing with a glare here. Wicked midday sun. And Wunderlich comes out of the box. Plays Morgan. Halverson stepping over the defender. Takes the middle. Heitzer skips the first shot on goal of the half. Off the legs of Zayat. Zayat's all the way down on that one. Morgan. Krzysztof Schmiegel comes up with the loose ball. Double, triple team there. Wojtolela, he'll need to get a ball over. Cannot do so. And Von Bieberstein will take a chop. Shot into the stick, easy one there. Volter. No real numbers here for the Wroclaw Panthers. Ball rolling the stick of Nikolai Schmiegel. Panthers looking to get their first settled offense of the half. Skokan has Werner guarding him. Schmiegel over the top. Takes a check, spinning. Spin, Olela! Olela! 1 second on the shot clock! What a feed by Schmiegel. And the Wroclaw Panthers are up by 2. Did that look fun to you?
Looked like a lot of fun. Schmiegel rolling around there, cutting through the defense, finding his teammate wide open there at a great bury. Olela.
Voito Olela with 2 goals in this game. Probably a combined speed of 50 kilometers per hour on both of them. Just simple finishes. Who's going to come up with this one? Big body there. Herper's keeping the ball loose as Truch comes up with a loose ball eventually. Truch getting underneath. That shot, toe save by Zayats. Kept into the crease by Timarek. And Grabowski will transfer to Schmiegel. Schmiegel carrying to the half boards. Watched by Tober. He'll be picked off. Underneath. Geiger trying to. Novotny. Into the pillows of Laux. Geiger, the stick thrower. He who throws sticks, Geiger. And Wunderlich has a size advantage. Has a pick there also set by a size advantage. And Mike Rogers running in transition. Volter. Olela, the most recent goal scorer. He'll play Schmiegel. He will not play Schmiegel. Good pick by Ridzak, but defense has the advantage in this one. Weber. Max Becker gets that one up to Truch. Not a great situation here, so Truch holds up and waits for reinforcement. Weber. Doubled. Tim Wunderlich, good can't catch in transition. That one from Halverson. Off the mark, 3 seconds to shoot. Halverson into the belly of the defender. Big block shot from Bartosz Komer. There's a lot of ways to help your team, and that's one of them. Certainly not the most fun way. Sobol. Sobol trying to catch lightning in a bottle twice. Plays that one off the short side of Laux. Skokan. The veteran in this situation. Skokan just picking that ball up, using his large frame to box everyone out. Schmiegel, watched by Bon Bieberstein. He'll be picked off. Big chops here. Schmiegel trying to get over the top. Continuing the ball. Skokan pumps, takes the top. Save Laux directly into the stick of Herpers. Here comes Mueller. Heitzer finds Morgan on the far side. Morgan tries to get underneath. Big body here. No call. I'm thinking Mike Rogers got him a little high there. And Morgan says or does something. He might be going. So 6-on-5 opportunity here. Extra attacker. Still 14 to play as Skokan is the sixth man out the door. Skokan playing with Ridzak. Skokan. Olela. Oh, and a good look there. It might have gone off the shoulder of Team Rec. So, not having any of it. Just open it. Push the button. Everyone wants the door open for me. There's a button. There's a button you can push. Opens the door. So Evan Morgan was certainly drilled in the head there. No call from the official, and whatever he said afterwards. So it's a kind of a 4-minute swing. Not getting the minimum two of Rogers' check. And then puts himself in the box. So Skokan. Oh, what a side-to-side save there from Laux. Well played. Big body there, Grabowski. But here comes Wunderlich underneath, all alone. Oh, can't get that one on. Here comes Mike Rogers. Moving up to Skokan, and we'll play some more power play lacrosse for the Wroclaw Panthers. Big play there from Wunderlich. I think he just missed wide. I'd hate to blame using a warp, but yeah, I'll go there. Schmiegel. Looking for a better angle. Skokan. Oh, Sobol can't catch this one. Has just 2 seconds to shoot. Will not get the shot. And Truch again has the ball on his stick. Sobol, I think it was looking for Skokan to shoot that ball. We'll see if a little more time can be taken off with this power or penalty kill. Good opportunity for Wunderlich on the last one. Weber. Oh, and a bouncing ball here. Here comes, oh, wow. Max Bechter smelled blood in the water on that one. Looked to make a play out of it. Still 15 to play here. Could see a broken situation for Evan Morgan if he does go out the other way. Let's see if they let him out or not. Wroclaw only has 10 to play, though. And I think Morgan might get a break out of this. 3-on-2 developing out of the door. Something, I'm calling that a bit of a dive on Halverson's part in the substitution board. Inadvertent contact, he's rolling around. Certainly more of a soccer-esque play. Skokan watched by Becker. Becker doing a good job not over pressing Skokan. Schmiegel, top side, shot. Laux through the 5-hole. Puts his team back up by 3s. Nikolai Schmiegel. Maybe not your, ideal shot selection, but they don't ask how, they just ask how many for Nikolai Schmiegel through the wickets. Herpers gets the draw to Tober. Oh, what a check. Fantastic check. Knocking the ball loose is Pasek, but just delays the inevitable as Tober once again gains possession. Teamwork driving Tober into the boards. That'll be over and back. And here it comes. Teamwork. Either should have been a whistle or should have been delay a game. I don't know which could have been there, but a wise play by Team Rec playing that ball right off the whistle. Tober thrown through the boards, threw back over the line. Sobol watched by Von Bieberstein. Sobol loves to shoot. Has the ball knocked loose by Walter. He's trying to swim through the entire Selb team. So far, unsuccessful. That one on the outside of the net. Laux standing his ground. And Geiger moves the ball up to Walter. Both teams back. No transition opportunity here. Heitzer, maybe a little bit of a force there from Walter. Zayat in transition. Still has. Weber walking the dog. Heitzer. Oh, sorry, that's Tim Wunderlich thrown for a loop on that one. Here comes. Oh, no. Zayat is not throwing bad passes, but nobody connecting with any of these balls. And Walter, he'll pass and change. Wunderlich was the most recent intended recipient in the crease there. Taking the top, Heitzer. Morgan takes the top into the stick of Zayat. And we'll see if Wroclaw can make a play out of this. Look at the motor on Morgan. That ball played back. Schmiegel takes the big check there. Oh, that one looks high. No higher than the hit on Morgan. That one over and back. Voitolela not touching the ball. I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. Plays for the slow play there, lets his defense on. Skokan will guard Weber. Switch here. Help coming. Ziegler. Halverson. Moving. I see no call in front here. I don't know what happened to Heitzer. Skokan seems to want to help. Or is just the gentlest fight start ever. Coughing, maybe someone got him in the neck, which is a pretty high, pretty tall guy to get something in the neck. I saw nothing there. So 8 seconds on the clock. Stick, ball in the stick of Weber. Good check there, great check by Skokan. Has Rogers in transition. 2-on-1 out the door. Rogers and Ridzak. Ridzak. I don't think that even got through to Laux. A good shot block by Muller. Good transition opportunity stifled. Those are fun to run on, aren't they, Jack? The 2-on-1s.
That depends on which perspective you're looking at it from. From the offense, definitely. From the defense, not always so much.
It's very deep, Jack. Very deep. There's some chop in front. Morgan still swimming to a better angle. Sandwich there. And here comes Mike Rogers again. He'll try to outrun Ziegler. And there's Mike Rogers burying in transition. Doubling up on Selb 8-4. Just a broken play there. Selb not getting back. Mike Rogers has had a couple runs, has not gotten a clean look at Julian Laux, but he did have a clean look at Julian Laux, maybe in the first quarter, maybe, but that one doesn't miss. Loose scrum on this one. Big chop there. Herpers might have taken that one. Jonas Truch is doing a fantastic job on these loose balls. Whether it's around the crease or on the face-offs, Jonas Truch is probably, I don't know if it's a track stat here, individual loose balls, but certainly probably the loose ball leading player for Selb, and definitely certainly the game. Wunderlich finds Halverson. Pressured. Grabowski, good job throwing his man to the turf. He can look to help on Weber. This shot blocked in front by the big frame of Kiemarek. That one shot, reset. Good job, Tim Wunderlich getting that one on goalie, on time. Impact incoming, and that one a little high. Grabowski's got to take the shoulder on that one. Becker wanting a call on that one. Thinks he got him a little high, was Grabowski, but passing on it. Evan Morgan finding Halverson. Block in front of Grabowski. Grabowski is a meat shield. This one ruled a reset. No whistle. No whistle. Still live. Geiger has his man up around the...
Hey! Can you look here, please?
Kind of letting him play here today as the officiating crew. Schmiegel. High side. Off the mark. Track down. Novotny gets there in time. This one, Wojta Schaffner will need to do a little bit of a ballet here. Herpers going through this one full speed. Muller. Down Main Street. The offense is certainly not getting it done this quarter, so the D-man decides, hey, you guys aren't doing it, I'm doing it. Picks that top left corner on Zayat. Cuts the lead to 3. Looked a little early for Selb, but Becker doing a good job winning the faceoff to himself, and now Volter will look for help. Not a traditional offensive player, but knows what he's doing. One-on-one opportunity coming here. That one into the breadbasket of Laus. Not a great look, but hey, you know what? Why not? Matusha Vrobel with that one. Here comes. Oh wow, Weber stripped. Looking for some sort of call there. I don't think there's much to ask for on that one. There certainly have been some calls I would be asking for, but that was not one of them. Muller all over the hands of Schmiegel up high. Maybe a little bit of a sunshine problem there for Sobol. Starting to flop, maybe a flop. Bounce pass. Skokan stuffed. Shut the door is Laus. And here comes Muller. 23 seconds to play here. Taking his time to get off. And here's a 6-man opportunity coming here. Weber, Halverson. Weber again. This one up and wide. 6 seconds to shoot. Christoph Schmiegel. Is it on goal? Oh, it's just wide. Has second. That stands. The goal stands. I think I heard a whistle, but wow, that goal will stand. The official has ruled that goal stands. There's a coach on the field. Coaches should not be on the field, but honestly, I can't blame Adam Marshall. I would be irate in this situation. Officiating crew will get together on this one. I'm going to take a break. You guys digest this one. Jack, I can see you're pulling your hair out. Jack, relax. It's going to be okay. Hello and welcome back for fourth quarter action. A last half-second goal for the Wroclaw Panthers gives them gives them the 4-goal lead they enjoyed. Sorry, waiting for a whistle here. Ball flipped wide. We'll see if Jonas Kruch can come up with this one. Evan Morgan will have the first shot of it. And he'll scratch that last-second goal right off the board. 9 seconds into this fourth quarter. I was just telling Jack, we were just talking about how much fun this game is to call, an electric atmosphere. Score 6-9. And there's, whoa, and Jonas Struch misses this one, but Mike Rogers is there for it. No over and back called. That one up off the bar. Team Rec is not allowed to play as he did go into the crease. Truch, head for Tober. Tober will be watched by Schmiegel. Oh, Skokan almost gets a piece of that one. But Rogers gets all of that one. He'll run. 2-on-1 opportunity developing. Here it goes. Skokan throws it early. Skokan stopped by Laux. Skokan, great opportunity. Throwing it earlier was Mike Rogers, a very wise play, giving Skokan more time to play with that 2-on-1. Wunderlich inside. Back door. Big ball up ahead for Team Rec. Team Rec. He gets stopped by Laux. Laux automatic so far in this fourth quarter. He will need to be if his team wants to come back. The 3-goal deficit they currently do not enjoy. Truch moves to Weber. Weber backdoor. Heitzer can't get that one on goal. Oh, wow. Truch follows up. And here comes Schmiegel. He'll have to walk by Heitzer. Novotny tries to roll it through the wickets of Laux. That one's not going to go. Back in is the call. Ball will return to Wroclaw possession. Maybe this will be the first time we see 5-on-5 this quarter for Wroclaw. We might have seen 10 shots, both two ways. Schmiegel, Olela, Novotny, underneath. Laux, up and out of bounds. That ball will stay with the Panthers. Great save, Laux. Novotny goes for the instant offense. This could be a play for 10 seconds here. Great play by Grabowski, playing for a 10-second count there. Werner was all tied up, smiling. He couldn't do anything about it. The other player had no interest in the ball, and Wroclaw has taken a whole minute off the board with this possession. Ridzak. Sobel. Carrying over the top. Plays down for Olela. Nothing really going on here. Olela. Whoa! Could be a hold, maybe. Had a fistful of jersey there. Laux catches this one clean. Has Werner. Weber out the door. Second player. Werner electing to settle this one down. Most recent goal scorer. Evan Morgan can't get this one to go. Still loose. Wroclaw does not want to pick this ball up. They're just going to tie up the man in the corner. Skokan wisely just pins the man to the boards. Mike Rogers heads off. Will not help Skokan. Niederreiner was the Selb player in there. Truch will try to hold up Skokan. Big That's definitely something. Novotny takes a big chop there from Becker. Sobol coughs it up. And no, Selb can't catch this one clean. 3 seconds to shoot. And Selb will run in transition. Muller has Volter. Plays Weber. Heitzer certainly has a size advantage, tries to muscle his way underneath. Weber also has a size advantage. Carrying on top. Playing down for Morgan. Does not have a size advantage, but takes the shot. Grabowski comes up with it. Flips ahead. A bit of a run. And Timarek will pass and change. That one will go. Unreal. Jan Krobach, the crucial, I think 4 goals is a pretty substantial lead, but to stay at 4 goals is also, like, you need to stay there, right? Like 4 goals lead going into 15 minutes to play in a full quarter, that's doable. 4 goals with 10, less doable, certainly. 4 goals with 2, way less doable, right? Like, so I think that every time that Wroclaw can keep this is very rudimentary stuff here. Do you like the word rudimentary?
That's also a very good intellectual word. I wonder if you spend your nights reading a dictionary or a thesaurus, perhaps.
I don't. Morgan spinning on the top. That one does get through. A lot of Morgan's recent shots have not gotten through to the goaltender. Morgan gathers his own rebound. Fantastic effort here. Tim Wunderlich will join the offense. Niederreiter down Main Street. Goes far side. Kick save. Zayat. And here comes Mike Rogers. Not in a huge rush here. Again, if this lead is persistent, if this lead does persist. Oh, Novotny slips. Watched by Muller. Tries it again. Here he goes underneath. That one goes! Once Novotny says, fool me once. I don't know. Simon, I got nothing here. Novotny tries the exact same move twice. Gets it the second time. It was not bad defense originally by Muller, but we'll see. Again, if this is now a 5-goal deficit here for Selb, this will, if this does carry to a game 3, that game will be a 15-minute quarter game. Game 3. Like I don't know what how much time they get as a break. I don't know. I've never seen it. But honestly, kind of looking forward to it. The nice thing for Selb is it will be a clean slate. Oh, skip for Truch, saved. In transition, here comes Skokan. Can't catch it clean. He'll swim out of it. Very smart elder statesman move from Jan Skokan. Realizes that ball is life. Ball is everything. Possession is 9/10 of the law. He'll come off. Olela working with Ridzak as the righties. Has the man in front. Oh, can't handle it. Struggling for number. Oh, that's at Wojciech Uminski. Weber takes the middle. Oh, fans on the shot. Mike Rogers has choices ahead. Timarek. That was like a lot of build up there for nothing to happen. Novotny. Krobach will be heading over to set a pick. Novotny gets underneath again, watched by Truch. Ridzak, no shot, 3 to shoot there. Schmiegel gets the one on goal. Good for Schmiegel, getting that one into the belly of Laux. No rebound available. And Selb will head on the offensive. Oh, and here comes a 2-on. I don't know what the numbers are here. Schmiegel, short side, gets Laux. A windshield wiper fakes of Nikolai Schmiegel eventually gets Laux off his pipe. I think we need a goalie, some sort of goalie equipment repair. And Not sure if this is I'm not accusing Julian Laux of anything, but it would be a tactical time to, hey, maybe get the team together and, hey, guys, I need some tape on my pads here. Martin Bartushka, the head ref here, has said you have 15 seconds left. I mean, you can't have unlimited time here with it would be so the score yesterday was 13-8, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, 13-9, so a 4-goal game. So this one, a larger deficit in the favor of the other team. An electric game so far. 7 minutes, 17 seconds to play. Face-off one, Von Bieberstein with Selb. He'll be watched by Krzysztof Schmiegel. Pressure here. This one can't be handled cleanly by Walter, and here we, oh no, Timarek. Big chop from Von Bieberstein. Save Laux. Laux got all of that ones. Whatever they did with those pads, certainly helping make that save. Christian Herper is looking for some ayuda. That's Spanish for help. That looks like 6 players out there to me. Uh-oh. Could we see another Wroclaw break? So whereas shot off the mark. Skokan would have been there to have that one, but Schruch gets popped from behind by Sobol. Good checks here. Werner forced off the ball. Not Werner, sorry. I don't know who that was. Schruch doing a good job forcing the man to the boards. Pavel Sobol slows this one down for Olela. Also a warp enthusiast. I might have seen 2 warps in the past 6 months. Both of them are today. Could they be out of gas? That's a tired looking run right there. Another break. Oh, maybe not a wise decision. Not maybe, that was a bad decision. And another, this game's getting sloppy. I think the challenge is if this score persists again, right? I keep saying it, right? If this score persists, the challenge will be who can come out fresh for 15 minutes for the quarter that matters. Oh, wow. Heitzer with a beautiful handle in front. I was looking around for who had the ball. Cornelius Heitzer with a big frame. Big, tall guy up in the post. 5-goal deficit. Certainly doable with 5 minutes and 10 seconds left here. Ball is ready to go. Another definitely early move. But I'm not saying it's all been one team, but maybe a little sleep on the whistle there, the officiating crew. Morgan gets a one-handed opportunity towards the goal. Timarek with half as many steps tracks down Evan Morgan. Oh, that's going to be a push call. Grabowski did not need to toss Halverson to the floor. Floor. Can you think of other words that rhyme? S'mores. Oh, big check there by Krzysztof Schmiegel. Sent Morgan to the floor. Save on Halverson was Zayat, and another body by there's bodies everywhere. Got to get over on this one. Narrowly escaping the 10 count of the Wroclaw Panthers. Schmiegel getting underneath of Becker. 10 to play. But beasting pick there, Ridzak. That one off the bar. Live ball here, Sobol picks it up, can't pick it up clean. Von Bieberstein has a good look at it. Still a loose ball here. I don't believe there's any sort of time constraints on anybody. More bodies. This ball will be a full reset to whoever comes up with it. A push called against Tober. And Wroclaw And Schmiegel will have the ball on his stick with just 3:30 to play. That is, we'll count the possessions here, 7 possessions away from final, up 5. Certainly a doable. Voito Leila with a great shot. This ball travels to the corner. Werner in transition. He'll be tracked down by Truch. Into the chest of Zayats. Big ball ahead for Krzysztof Schmiegel. No need for goals here. However, it's fun to shoot. Nikolai Schmiegel. Maybe the veteran play would have been to take 30 more seconds off that clock and give yourself another chance to punch your ticket to the Final Four. Weber, block shot, team wreck. See how far the crease Zayats was coming up on that shot from. Grabowski will have to get this one over. He'll go all the way up. Garkowski. They say. Wow, I think they said timeout, then no timeout, and a timeout was awarded to Wroclaw Panthers. Maybe not a bad idea, not a good idea. I would certainly want my timeout with about a minute to play to make sure make sure this possession goes the way I want. There's 17 seconds to play. I didn't catch the time in the game clock, but I do believe we're just over 2 minutes to play. Jack, you're awfully quiet.
Just taking it all in, Brian. It's a beautiful day here in Radatine, and just gotta take in the moment sometimes. Slow down a little bit,
I heard you flew in to watch this game.
Among other things, yeah. But this is a big game on my agenda. Unfortunately, due to that flight and the long day of travel yesterday, I slept through yesterday's game, which was at 5 p.m. And yes, I did sleep till about 8 p.m. And then because of that, I've had to stay up all night and hoping to get my sleep schedule back on track here soon.
Schmiegel in front. That one off the bar. 2 minutes to play here. Up ahead for Walter. Walter in all alone. High crease saved by. I think that one traveled out of bounds. No need to go for the goal here, but team wreck. Schmiegel doesn't not shoot. I don't understand the need to shoot that ball. However, we will see a little bit more Selb offense. Truch, watched by Rogers. Backdoor, the tall tower of Skokan did not let that one come through. Minute 23 here. No hurry for the Wroclaw Panthers. And Becker knows it as he tries to pressure out on Olela. Sobol. Olela's he's got what I was picking up here. There's no winning by 5, winning by 2. Oh, Sobol decides to get that stick warmed up for the overtime period. Sorry, the game 3 period with an overhand shot. Beats Laux. So 55 seconds here, the lead returns to 6. A wild turn of events here as really Selb dominated the game last night. It was not really close. And it's certainly not in the first half anyway. Ooh, Herpers could have been killed. Both teams, I think, maybe sensing there's a little more to play for. 44 seconds. I don't know what the need for pressure is here. Novotny. Watched by Muller. Bridzak looking to help on the high side, but Novotny maybe pinning that one. Oh, well, it's loose. $15 seconds to play. Still loose. Muller up for Werner. And we will see an 11-second play here. So while there is no 6-point play, we will see. Selb just try to get something to get going. Like this is a very, very damaging second half for them. Fortunately for them, there is no second half. Just confirmed that there is a timeout for each team in the Game 3 game. Laux has left his goal, 12 seconds to play. Halverson, Heitzer, oh, who's gonna pick this one up? And that will do it. Wroclaw has tied the series at 1 game apiece. 13-7, a dominant win. We're not sure how long the break period is here, but we will see a Game 3 shortly after this. Jack, I'll leave it with you. I need to head to the restroom between these amazing games.
Team captains from each respective team now discussing with the refs the format of what this next period will look like. Period that will decide the fate of both of these teams. Whose season will be over and who's headed to the Final Four next weekend at Yuzhny Miesto. Hopefully Selb can flush that from their memories quick and bounce back here. Period will start 0-0. I say period, where I should really say game. They're one and the same in this case, as there'll be 15 minutes of extra time to decide who will make it to the Final Four. Again, the score will start 0-0, and they will play another period. If they are tied after that period, they will go into a sudden death overtime. The momentum certainly well within the favor of Wroclaw. See if they can carry that over to this game/period. Second quarterfinal game. Yuzhny Miesto prevailing against LCC White earlier this week. And they have punched their tickets to the Final Four, where they will face Wroclaw on Saturday the 22nd. We hope you can join us for that. Looking like it's going to be a great weekend with a lot of talent showcased. Here we go, about 1 minute and 30 seconds till we start this game 3. Pesek from the Wroclaw Panthers, who waits patiently at the face-off dot. The Germans certainly having themselves a pep talk right now, trying to flush all the bad juju from that last game, trying to refresh and get a better start here in this extra period.
I would describe it as free lacrosse. It is free lacrosse. On the wonderful benefactors of Selb and Wroclaw, we do thank you for this extra game, this extra 15 minutes of lacrosse. The final 15 minutes of lacrosse, well, potentially, it could be overtime, I guess. This final 15 minutes of NBLL action before we head to the Final Four this weekend. So Pasek and Herpers heading to the face-off dot. And here we go. Big kick. Schruch momentarily has it. Muller picks up where he left off, and Selb will play this first offensive possession. Wunderlich down for Halverson. Niederreiner. That ball into the stick of Weber. He had a hat trick last game. Big pressure coming here. He almost swims free of it. Wunderlich, he'll get a shot in a reset. Weber still not maybe come to his senses on that one after he was knocked to the turf. And Wroclaw will look for the opening goal in their first set. Schmiegel swimming free, has block. That one gets through, beats Laux. Laux got a healthy chunk of it. 1-0 Wroclaw, as one of our 15 minutes has expired. I'm sorry, will expire. You know, yeah,
Same thing.
whatever. Big kick there. Both players going for the kick. Gets his hands free, makes the pass. Good carry there. Wonderful jab by Iwaskowitz. And Ridzak. He gets over the top. Iwaskowitz setting a pick there. Sobol can't handle this one. Tobert pays the price for reaching out for it. And no real. Krobach bounces. Oh, here comes Halverson getting underneath. Wisely pulling that one out. Decides to make a 30 seconds out of it. Wunderlich looking for Heitzer. Halverson. That one off the back of the net, was it? His team yelling at him to get in the net, but that was back in. A great effort there, but the ball was directed intentionally back into the crease. And Selb will remain on the offensive unit. And Halverson swings to Wunderlich. Oh, Skokan reaches. He does have quite the reach. That one shot saves Zayats. And here comes a shovel from Mike Rogers. Skokan, we watched by Werner. Novotny can't come up with that. Oh, wow. Right place, right time for Voitolela. Right place, right time again for Voitolela. Okay, he's not that tall, though. That ball gets up and over for Lars Werner. As Evan Morgan. Morgan, one of the all-stars in the 2025 season. Same move, works once, works twice to get through the defense. Still loose. Coming up with it is Wroclaw. Trying to run for his life there is Comer. Still running. Oh, wow, rolls it past. Not looking is Weber. Comes up with it anyway. 1-0 your score in favor of Wroclaw. Weber, watched by Krzysztof Schmiegel. Has a pick coming from that one into the breadbasket of Zayat. Mort Ziegler with the pick. Sorry, I meant to finish my thought there. And Schmiegel, the goal scorer. Good check there. Volter. Schmiegel. Can't get this one on net. Sobol with 7 to shoot. Takes the middle. Save. Laux holds on to that one. Tober successfully clears the backcourt. He'll play for Evan Morgan. Big bee sting pig there by Volter. Bounce shot. Now, seemingly harmlessly turned aside by Zayats, but that goalies will tell you that shot can be quite the handful to deal with. That skipping ball. Every surface a little different. You never know. Everybody wants a hold. Selb saying, hey, I don't think it's a hold. No call. I think no call is the correct call. Ridzak. Oh, tough pass for Novotny. Keeping it. Oh, big body there. That's over and back. Now Novotny's going to head off and change. I don't know if that's the right play there. And Weber has an advantage here. Picked off. That one off the bar. Still out. All kinds of Selb bodies around the crease there. I didn't see that one cross the goal line, but I didn't see it not cross the goal line either. That was a tough one. Schmiegel taking some chops. Nikolai Schmiegel surveying the field. He'll opt to hold on to that ball. Jan Ridzak. Olela. Krobak. Gets it off, gets it to the goal, but no real harmful shot there. Laux holds his pipe nicely. Tober. Tober will be watched by Skokan. I'm real impressed with the Selb guys, how they fly off the bench and cut the middle. They don't just kind of like migrate around the side. They cut the middle and take those hard picks. Wunderlich have a shot. That one finds the back of the net. Tim Wunderlich opens the scoring for Selb in this 15-minute period, 15-minute game, I should say. 1-1. Warp forward, Tim Wunderlich. Morgan has the first look at that one. Friendly fire as the Selb guys are all bodies everywhere. Mike Rogers has a nice loose ball here. Floats that ball up for Schmiegel. Schmiegel plays for Ridzak. Oh, Schmiegel was in front all alone. Sobol can't handle this one clean. Walter comes up with it. Geiger, the stick thrower, throws one up to Truch. Muller. Weber carries the half boards, gets over the top. No hold call there. Not that and a floating pass there. Was looking for Heitzer. That one, a shot saves Zayats. And Wroclaw will return to the offensive half with a clear with Wojtolela. Ridzak. Schmiegel in front. Oh, it's 0 for 2 in the last two. Good looks there from Nikolai Schmiegel. 5 seconds to play. No call. Good loose ball. And Werner will be tracked down by Mike Rogers. And now Mort Ziegler. Evan Morgan. Halverson in front. Oh, Zayat's on his knees. I'm not sure if he stepped. I think he maybe thought that was a shot. Stepped wide of that one. And Selb has taken their first lead of this 15-minute 15-minute game. Sorry, it's not my normal vernacular.
I'm surprised, really, because your vernacular today has been very extensive from what I can tell. But, blind squirrel finds a nut twice a day, so, or is that a clock? Same thing.
Thanks, Jack. Krzysztof Schmiegel hounding Muller. Wunderlich. Plays for Heitzer. Heitzer thinks about it. Wunderlich and all alone. Reaching up. Zayat's played such a high crease. Grabowski can't come up with this one. There's Tim Wunderlich again. Gathers his own rebound. Haven't seen a lot of Tim Wunderlich in recent games, years, I guess. Heitzer, the heat. Grabowski played Heitzer late, and he'll go off. Chance to go up 2 in this very short game, this 15-minute endeavor. Morgan, Weber. Wunderlich, those are your righties. Heitzer, Halverson, your lefties. Great play there. Heitzer can't get that one to go. Weber. 10 to play. Halverson. Watched by Rogers. That one goes! A strange one there. Halverson seemed to be covered by Mike Rogers. Just over 6 minutes to play here. A 3-1 advantage in favor of Selb. And we return to the faceoff dot. All momentum in favor of Selb right now. As Evan Morgan says, hey, I'll take 30 more seconds on offense. Holding a stick. A big call here. Holding is the call against Christian Herpers. Doesn't seem to be arguing too much. But I tell you what, anything that can counter a big power play goal could be a big power play goal going the other way. So Jan Skokan will be the starting ball carrier here for Wroclaw Panthers, joined by Novotny. And the righties being Ridzak, Schmiegel, and Olela. The pass swatted down. Schmiegel finds the middle. Skokan swimming over the shoulder of Laux. The tall tower of Skokan just puts that thing right where Laux can't get to it. A 1-goal game we have once again as both teams go 100% on their opening power play opportunities. 5:35 to play. So that power play goal coming just 30 seconds after the last one from Halverson. Herpers getting on this one first. Truch. Running to freedom is Jonas Truch. Chance to go back up 2 for Selb. Oh, potential opportunity here for Walter. Plays Truch. He'll be watched by Krzysztof Schmiegel. Truch. 3 to play. Zayats comes out and picks this one off. Here comes Mike Rogers. Nikolai Schmiegel. Ridzak. Good pressure there, Tober. Schmiegel, watched by Werner. Big pick there, Ridzak. 1 second to shoot. and Werner. .424 to play here as Paul Weber settles his offense up. Rogers watching Evan Morgan. Wunderlich, Halverson. Shot save. David Zayat has, Mike Rogers probably could have made something out of that. One of the fastest players in the NBLL. Skokan and Sobol will try to work together. Novotny, Schmiegel. This shot can't go. Herpers plays for Volter with 3:30 to play. Chop. Max Becker's underneath. And he gets one. Max Becker goes through the wickets of Zayat. A big goal from the D-door. And Max Becker has returned this one to a 2-goal deficit. Wow, timeout call. That's not wise. You're gonna want that back later. I mean, sure, you know, I guess you get to talk about it. What do you think about the use of timeouts?
I don't know. At this point in the game, I don't know what there really is to talk about. Everyone knows you got 3 minutes and 20 seconds to score 2 goals. I really think they should have saved it for, you know, maybe a little bit later in the game. And when they're on offense, sometimes, you know, when the other team scores on you and you call a timeout like that, it just makes it sit and fester even more. Whatever pep talk they're giving over there on the Wroclaw bench, let's hope it's a good one, and let's hope this timeout was worth it.
I think every possession here, I'm going 6-on-5 if I'm Wroclaw. If you need 2 in 3 minutes, I think David Zayat's got his running shoes on. He's got to go ahead to the bench here. Loose ball here, kicked in the backcourt. I don't know what is going on there, but Halverson's just rolling around on the ground. Adrian Tober doing a great job running this ball over. Wunderlich. Shot well wide. I think Zayat should be coming to the bench on this one. He's thinking about it. I don't. What's the delay here? Nice thing about 6-on-5 is, you know, teams will often throw that ball going for the empty net. That one blocked in front, caught clean by Jonas Truch. Up ahead for Werner. Smart play, Werner here. No real scoring opportunity. Heitzer, Halverson. Wunderlich. Halverson in tight. This one wide. They'll need to push now. 2 minutes to play. Zayat's thinking about changing, but just isn't coming over. I don't understand what the hesitation is here. If there's ever a time to do it, you got to go. Schmiegel. Ducks under one. Shot. That one up and out of bounds. Off the helmet of a Selb player, 147. Zayats will head to the bench. 6-man opportunity here. Oh, Skokan tries to force it to Layla. Schmiegel. Novotny. Olela. Oh, and Geiger decides to shoot it. Novotny will need to run. Push call. Zayat should head back off. 1:23 to play. As Novotny will need to put on his track shoes here. You got to go right away if you're Wroclaw. You got to imagine that Selb is going to take a full 30 seconds off their possession. That's probably not going to do it. Ridzak. Save Laux. Biggest save of the series for Julian Laux. Truch will have to beat Skokan. 56 seconds. Double needed here. Krzysztof Schmiegel is running. Krzysztof Schmiegel. Pavel Sobol. Schmiegel. Shot. Another. Didn't get through. Shot save Laux. .28 seconds. This could be it. Becker. Might be a time for a timeout, honestly. No push call here. The refs are letting this game finish out the way it's supposed to. Zayats comes up with it. Zayats throws this ball. 3 seconds to play here. Skokan. Skokan takes the high road there and doesn't elect to shoot there. Selb dramatically punching their ticket to the NBLL Final Four. Heartbreak on the faces of the Wroclaw Panthers. Elation on the faces of the VER Selb. I don't know what the Germans do with their silly language there, but a wonderful way to finish off this series. You did want to see a Game 3 somewhere in the play-in round, either whether it was between LCC White and Jiří Město, or obviously between Wroclaw Panthers and Selb. So we got one of them. Selb does punch their ticket. They will face LCC Radetin Custodes Red in the semifinal. And Wroclaw Panthers, they're going golfing. They're done for the season. I guess skiing. I guess, you know, it's a fall season here, so they're done for the year. And who do we have on the other side? Oh, yeah, I guess Zbraslav will face off against LC Jiří Město for the 2v3 game and the other semifinal. I'm Brad Wimmer, joined by my wonderful friend Jasmine Rige. We will be back probably for one of the semifinal games. We do thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you next weekend for the NBLL Final Four.